first
How
step.
do you make sure maybe what you are prototyping isn't something that is already there?
Oh, it doesn't already exist?
Huh?
Make sure that you're not designing something that somebody else has already done,
Yeah.
you mean? That's an interesting question. I don't know. I mean, how do you make sure that you don't build something that doesn't already exist? At some point, you probably would have to, I guess you've researched your competitors a bit more or something. That's never been a problem. But I don't know. You seem like you might have a
This occurs actually. This occurs. I think there is one key exercise is the lightning demo. So lightning demo, like the potential competitors or that product would pop up normally if you do well your homeworks. And sometimes you're gonna run a user test, show something, it's like, oh yeah, it's like this product in Finland. And you're like, and then you discover the product. But it's okay because you just discover it after 5 days of work, which is better than discovering that after 2 years of building the product. So.
Oh, I have one little add-on to that. One little add-on to that is that it doesn't actually matter so much in the first sprint what you build and what you test. You learn no matter what, and so you can test with like the wrong customer and you can test the wrong prototype. You can have chosen the target wrong, but the team learns a ton from going through this act of trying to figure out what we're doing and making something or making 2 or 3 somethings, and then seeing how customers react, even if it's a sort of a disaster on some level. And so even if we learned in the week after or something that like, man, that thing that we thought was so great actually sort of already exists, we got to do something different, the team would be way ahead of this sort of state where you haven't started yet and you're not sure where to start. So I wouldn't, you might, this is another thing where you might tune it. You might know that like for our agency or for our teams, we're seeing this come up. We really need to do competitive analysis before or as a specific, you might want to add a step. That might make sense. But I would say if it only happens occasionally, it's probably not so bad.